Okay. All right. I think I've got it.
Yay.
I think I've got it. Yeah, it's coming in now. All right, we are live. Yeah, we are live. All righty. Okie dokie. We have got 19 people here at the moment. Hi guys, can you hear us? Say hi if you can hear us. Let's just check everything is working all right. Welcome to Zeta.
Thank you very much. Happy to be here.
All right, let's put that down. We have got the chat now. Before we go on to the chat, but I've had this up live for a week, and there's already 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, about 10 questions already in that people have put. So before we start on all of the questions, hi, thank you for being here. Welcome. We are Lionsgate, the 8th of the 8th, 2021. Let me know that you can hear me. Hi, they're saying hi, ladies. Yeah, everybody can see us. That is brilliant. So welcome. So for those of you who don't know what Lionsgate is, it's a portal of energy where the galaxy, the universe aligns a whole load of planets. And what it does is as that alignment comes into place, we feel the power of all of the planets within our solar system and beyond. And so it's a really powerful time. This portal starts to align, if you like. Imagine all the planets coming into alignment with each other. We know from our astrology that the different planets like Mars and Venus and Pluto and Mercury, they all have their own energies. But when they're all aligning and we become the center of the galaxy, that's basically what is happening because of this alignment. That means we can harness all these extra energies. It's a very powerful time. It starts around about the 28th of July and goes on to the 12th of August, with apparently the greatest alignment being on the 8th of the 8th, which is today. And so in the UK here it is 6 p.m. Wherever you are in the world, welcome. The intention for today's live with me and Zeta is that we're going to take personal questions, and we'll be prioritizing those of you who super chat or donate. The links are below in the description box for Zeta's donation, for my donation, and if you want to do super chat, then you just click the dollar or pound sign or euro sign, whatever it is in your country, and you can do it that way. I'm not going to go past the hour and a half like we did last Saturday, doing 2.5 hours and marathon. And because we've already got a lot of questions here, I will probably close the questions in about half an hour, which will give us then an hour to answer them all. All right. So that's what we're going to do. We will be prioritizing the questions that are super chat and donation. If we've got time to come to those who haven't donated, we will do, but it's highly unlikely because there are so many of you who do donate, and we will do as many as we can. But I'm asking that you please read the rules in the description box. I am saying in there that any that we don't get to will not be carried over. They will be lost. It is a donation. It's not a guarantee that we'll answer your question. And we are going to work from the top down to the bottom. And then once we get to about another half an hour, I'm going to put in the chat, no more questions after this point. Any donations that come in after that will be treated as a gift and very much appreciated. Thank you very much. All right. So before we start all the chat questions, I have got one that came in to my email on another donation in advance. Desperate. Virginia Brock wants to know anything on health. So I'm going to just tune in with Virginia, and then I'm going to work our way through the chats on today's live show. So what do we have for Virginia Brock regarding health, please? I have got temperance and the 2 of coins with the 2 of swords. All right, so this is telling me that your health is very much out of balance, Virginia. The temperance card is about balance and moderation. The 2 of pentacles is another card of balancing. The 2 of swords is a card of trying to bring things into balance but don't have enough information. And because we don't have enough information, we're not quite sure what's out of balance or how, and what I need to do about it. So you need to be intending, Virginia, that asking your higher self and your inner being, guide me to the answers that I seek, predominantly to do with what is going in and around you. So what's going in terms of the way of eating. You may want to be looking at your diet, whether that is keto, vegan, carnivore, whatever. There is something going into your body isn't liking. There's also various stress and strains around you. The majority of health issues come from psychological, emotional discourse, puts the body out of balance, and then it starts reacting to everything. So something needs to shift and change. We've got the Tower card with the Ace of Pentacles. So this is showing that once you find out what that is and you allow that to fall away from your life, your body will come into balance and you will have a fresh start. All right, my darlings. So that is what I have for you. All righty. So be gentle with me today, people. I'm a little bit delicate. I live in Wales. We came out of lockdown yesterday and I was out. And the atmosphere was fabulous. We haven't got to wear masks for the first time in 18 months. It was just lovely. So I'm a bit tired today, but but we are good to go.
Allowed to be. That's a good reason to be.
Yes, there was a lot of laughter to be had and copious amounts of various other things. All right, then. So we're going to go on with Winston Smith. Do you want to take this one, Zeta? Winston Smith. Can you see
I can't see these on my thing. It doesn't go that far up, but if you could read it out for me.
Okay. Having disconcerting fatigue, no health problems that I know of. Can I physically do the part-time job I may be given on Tuesday? Totally new career. Recent FL widow, Florida widow. So can she do the job because she's got a lot of fatigue that she may get on Tuesday? Brand new career.
This was a part-time one, wasn't it? Let's see. There we go. First card out is Page of Swords. Let's see what else is coming out with it. We have the High Priestess. This, I feel like I need to stop there. I really feel like your body is trying to tell you something with the fatigue. There is, with the High Priestess, I can see that your intuition is probably telling you that this might not be the best course of action to take, just because we have the Page of Swords here. Don't rush into something head on. Listen to your gut, listen to your body when it's telling you that it's tired, and don't try to push yourself over the limits, because you might end up, getting yourself tangled in something that you probably don't want to be tangled with later down the line. Okay.
Yeah, I agree. I've got the Two of Pentacles as well. We're back in that. We need balance.
Yeah.
Recently widowed, you need time to heal, you need time to balance, you need time to find yourself. When we've been in a long-term relationship and then we find ourselves on our own, we do need to re-find us and life alone, and it's going to take a little while. I would say 3 to 4 months before you're really ready to start launching yourself into a new venture. All right, Winston, that's what we've got for you, my darling. But don't give up. I think it is going to be good for you to move into something. I just don't feel it's quite yet. Yeah, all righty. Andrea Lewis, thank you for your donation, and blessings from Toronto, Canada. Will I prove to be abundantly successful by operating my own holistic, spiritually based business beginning this fall? All right, let's feel into this for Andrea Lewis. Tell me about this, please. Okay, well, I've got the Ten of Cups with Strength and the High Priestess. That's a definite yes. All right, my darling. So that is a definite yes. A very strong. This is going to be good for you. It's going to strengthen you as well. The more we work spiritually, the more we're clearing and raising our own vibration, which helps our life in multiple ways. The High Priestess there with that saying, yeah, follow your intuition. This is right for you. This is going to be good. I do feel it's going to take a little bit of time to build momentum. So don't panic if it goes a bit slow. Just allow it. Keep focusing on the law of attraction and abundance flowing. All right. And then it will come. Okay. All right, my darling. Anything you want to add to that, Zeta?
I'll just say the only card that really came up for me was Nine of Swords. We have the Empress here. So just make sure we're clearing our doubts and worries. They are, especially if you're anything like the Virgos out there. I know I can relate. I tend to create scenarios in my mind. Just make sure you're not doing that here with the Nine of Swords. Okay. You are capable of turning this into an amazing business here.
Lovely. Well done. Well done. That's good. Go for that. Okie dokie. So where are we at? Jane Doe High Classic Design Boutique. I'm seeing your question, but I'm not seeing at the moment a donation. So I'm going to move on down to Jane Doe. Thank you for the super chat. How does my ex Jay feel about me, and will he reach out to me soon? So this is for Jane Doe. How does her ex Jay feel about it? Do you want to grab that one?
Yeah. Let's see what's coming up. So how does he view Jane? Okay, here we go. So we have the Hermit and the Page of Cups coming up. So I would say that there is definitely a distance here. I feel like this person has kind of isolated themselves from the situation. Page of Cups suggests that there is some emotions involved in this. And I'm going to pull out some more cards in just a second, but I would say they have kind of distanced themselves. They probably are seeing this from just a higher perspective. Let me see. How is he viewing Jane right now? He has 9 of Swords. A little bit of worries here. I do feel like, right, we have 7 of Swords as well. So there might be a little bit of deception that was involved, or feeling as though boundaries were overstepped in this relationship. The Justice card, I feel like this is not going to repeat itself. And I feel like because of the ending being represented by the Justice card, I feel like they feel like this needed to happen this way. Anything else you can pick up here, Julie?
Yeah, I've got the 3 of Swords. It's done, my love. I think there's somebody new wanting to come in for you, but you need to let go of that old one first to clear the decks. Yeah. Half a heart is no good to be offering somebody half a heart. So we need to heal that heart before you can move on. But no, I don't feel that your ex is done. All right, my darling. Yeah, it feels done. Okie dokie. Joanna Ryan is asking, will I be answering any unanswered super chats from last week? The answer is no, Joanne. I answered all of the ones that have come through that I could on Sunday, and I won't be carrying any over from today. So I've done what we can for last week. We have to let that go now and move on. All right, my love. Okie dokie. So Pisces twin, hello there. Thank you for the super chat. I'm so excited to be here with you all. What do I need to let go of? All right, so I'll get this one for Pisces twin. He's got 2, or she's got 2 questions, so you can do the second one, which is what should they be focusing on? So what do you need to let go of? Insecurity, 4 of coins. This is holding on too tight. Lack of faith in the future, lack of faith of the universe looking after you, getting into more of a flow of the universe has my back, all my needs are always met, and kind of have the attitude there's plenty more where that came from, without being irresponsible and blowing every penny and expecting the universe to just drop it back in your lap. But it is the main thing you need to let go of here is that sense of insecurity. That's what needs to die and finish and end. Taking action on your personal power. All right. And the second question, which Zeta will get, is what should they be focusing on?
So I really feel like a connection to self and spirit and the universe, whatever it is that you're looking up to or connecting to at this time, is something that we do need to think about a little bit more. It's so funny that it's Pisces moon because we have the Pisces card coming in here with the High Priestess. So really connecting with ourselves, our intuition, listening to ourselves a lot more. With the 6 of Swords coming in as well, it really is kind of like a clean slate, moving to a better environment or moving into a better mental environment, especially with the High Priestess, and spiritual environment, so that we can blossom and grow. Because I do see a little bit of stagnation here in terms of the projects and the stuff that we've already created. So maybe getting back into those projects we've left unfinished, or anything else that we feel like we could be giving more time and energy to, whether it's our finances that needs improving. I feel like there's some clear options in your life that you might know of already, like maybe we're wanting to do more work or overtime. And this is about listening to your gut and intuition. You kind of know what you need to do, but it's just about being patient with the process, because we're not wanting to rush things. And with the 3 of Cups that came out, I see a lot of celebration, a lot to be happy about as well, in terms of whatever it is that we're having to go back to, or should I say forward to. It's not really a past thing, but it's something that was unfinished that we need to be giving more time and energy into and working on ourselves here. But I see a lot of good things when we do that. So it's just getting back on track again. That's what it feels like.
Yeah, I agree. Feels good. Feels good. Just to add as well that Lionsgate isn't just about this portal. It happens to also be falling today on the new moon. And the new moon is all about, what do you want to manifest? What do you want to create? So what is that energy we're focusing on bringing in, which is very, very lovely. All right, so we're moving on to MD now. Thank you for the super chat, MD. What area should I focus to work on during this Lionsgate opening? Okay, I love the fact that a lot of you are asking these sort of more spiritual questions, particularly at this time, and this is a beautiful time to be focusing on. So what's the areas to focus on? Love, I'm getting here. All right, the Knight of Cups is all about taking action on your happiness. It's a cup of love here. And our love starts within. So where can I love myself more? Where can I love life more? Where can I love my relationships more, whether they're friends, family? I just feel this is, I'm just seeing your heart opening up here to a greater love that feels deeper for self first, always self first, then others, all right? Look into expansion as well, expanding the heart, Three of Wands, expanding the horizons. There is a limited energy here. This is, I can only love this much. And it's like, no, when you get there, then you'll find you can love that much. And then there is no limitations. You can expand it and open it. So that's the areas. It's the heart and love. So as you open up the heart, have a feel. They're showing me a few thorns in there. Pull out those thorns, okay? Get the heart nice and strong and let it open and expand. You will reap the rewards of a more expanded heart, my lovely. All right. Anything you want to add to that, Zeta? Or we move on?
You said it perfectly.
Yeah?
Yeah, you said it perfectly.
All right, my darling. Thank you. Okay, TR, thank you for the super chat. What messages do I need to know right now? I have my heart set on something material and wonder if it's right to pursue. So this is for TR. Do you want to get this one, Zed?
Yeah. What was the beginning of that question? Just very quickly.
What messages do I need to know right now? I have my heart set on something material and wonder if it's right to pursue. Material stuff is things like cars and houses and jewelry and whatever it is. There's nothing wrong with lusting after something like that at all.
No, it's true. So I do have a few cards here that are a little bit concerning just because we have the Five of Pentacles that came out straight away. So I'd probably say with the Hierophant coming in here as well, we might need to be a little bit heal something first with the Five of Pentacles. I don't feel like this is the best time, but if we're working on improving our finances and then getting there, of course, I always say everything is possible if we work towards it, especially with the Hierophant, meaning here like discipline and structure, being brought into our life could definitely help our finances. But in the meantime, I will say it might be a little bit of a time, it might be a bit of a delay before this does come into your life here, because there might be some unseen other things that we might be needing to pay out in the next few months. I do see that coming up. So it might not be in the time frame that you want, but as long as you do have long-term dedication, commitment to the plan, then of course I would say we will get there, but just not right now.
I agree. I'm getting 18 months for you, hon. All right. So whatever this thing is that you want, it will come. You need to do a little bit more work on your personal power to kind of really draw it in. At the moment, I feel that financially it's not quite there. It would overextend you, whatever, the money doesn't feel that it's there. So, but just keep working towards it. Sometimes it takes us a while to draw these things in. When I was really wanting a particular car, it took me 3 years to manifest it, but I did get it. And so, just be patient and say it will come when the timing is right, but I'm focusing my goal towards that. All right. Okay, let's have a look at Donya Sperry. Hi, Donya. Thank you very much for the super chat. I'll get this one, see if Zeta wants to add anything. Is Anthony Mann someone that would cheat on me in relationship or commit? So is he going to cheat? Is he going to commit? And do I get the floral account with 4 seasons in Calistoga? All right, so we have 2 questions here. Let's have a look about Anthony Mann. Is Anthony Mann somebody who is able to commit? Why are we assuming he's going to cheat is the first thing that comes into my head. So we have the balance card, the moderation. You've obviously been cheated on before. Or somebody close to you, might not have been you, but somebody close to you. You're on the resonance of vibrational alignment with cheating and dishonesty. And so you're viewing the world through those eyes of where is the dishonesty. That needs to come into balance, all right? Yeah, we don't want to walk around really naive and assuming everybody is trustworthy. But at the same time, we don't want to do the opposite either and assume everybody's not trustworthy. It needs to come into balance, my love. So in terms of, is he trustworthy? I feel a yes. Page of Cups and the Empress. I feel he is. That feels okay to me. But if you don't get out of that energy, you're likely to draw it to you. So let's get rid of that. All right, my love. The second part of your question is with the floral account in the 4 seasons. Are we getting the floral account? I'm getting a no here. I've got 3 of Swords. That's a pretty strong no. There's something better around the corner is what I'm getting on that. All right. Yeah, I've got the Star with 3 of Swords again. I've just shuffled up. So I think there's something, this is a no on this one, but there's something coming, I feel, that is better for you. Anything you want to add to that?
My cards aren't wanting to come out with this question, but intuitively, I do feel like similar with the first question with this guy. Again, what kind of energy you're on is what you're going to end up attracting around you. So it's really it's a good time to be mindful to make sure that we are kind of learning to not trust people, I guess trust people more. Obviously, as Julie said, not to be naive with it, but if they haven't showed you anything that is making them untrustworthy, then maybe it's about stepping outside your comfort zone a little bit, step by step. You know, baby steps really do count. You don't need to go leaping into anything. So slow and steady does win the race. One thing I will say, though, is something about the relationship that did come up earlier with the first question, with the 5 of Wands. So this might be just, maybe it's not cheating that's an issue. Maybe your energies aren't really matching up right now, and this could be causing you to be concerned. That might need to be addressed. But I do feel like we need to learn to heal ourselves and not to expect the worst in a situation before we do go into relationships. And intuitively on the last question, I feel the same as Julie. I don't think it will be the floral account it was, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm not getting very strong vibes with that one.
No, nor me. All right. Sorry, my darling. Okay, that was for Donya. Okay, thank you so much. Let's move on down to Helena Beckley. Hi, Helena. Thank you very much for the super chat. Helena is saying, good evening, ladies. We all blessed to have you, and thank you for taking time out to answer our questions. You're very welcome, my darling. Deeply appreciated. My question tonight is, will I be blessed with true love, a lifetime connection, an unbreakable bond, my forever person? Okay. I think we both answer this one, is what it feels. Yeah. All right. Do you want to go first?
You go first, Julie.
Okay. All right. I'm getting Queen of Pentacles with the Page of Swords. So we have something very secure wanting to come in here, which is what you're aligned with it. As I feel into the energy, you know exactly what you want. You've listed it out there. Okay, this lifetime connection, unbreakable bond. That's the bit I want you to focus on, the unbreakable bond. All relationships go through ups and downs, and when they're in the downs, the bonds get weaker. But if it's unbreakable, it can stretch and then it can come back together without breaking. That's the energy I want you to focus on. Rather than it being a forever person, it's the unbreakable bond that's important. And that's what the Queen of Pentacles is representing: stability, security. It feels, yes. Yeah, we've got the 9 of Cups. I'm asking for a time scale within the next 3 years. That could be 3 days, 3 months, or 3 years. All right. But focus on the unbreakable bond that wants to move towards you. That's your alignment key. Okay.
Yeah, I pick up something really nice. I actually see a lot of a very cheeky relationship coming in, actually, which is quite funny because we had these 2 very playful characters coming together, which I think the way that you guys might meet could potentially be through work or through kind of like pleasure needs. Like you could be going out for a walk or something like that, or you could be doing an outdoor activity and someone just comes along. I feel like it'd be very flirtatious, very fun. We also have the Star card, the 9 of Cups, wish fulfillment. So yes, I do feel like I can see it coming in. 10 of Cups, which is amazing. This will be a forever person, which is beautiful. I feel like Spirit wants you to know that you are moving away from the kind of relationships that you've had. This is something that you are wanting and you know is coming in towards you. So this does feel really nice. But as Julie said, I kind of time frame wise, it does feel a little bit further away. For me, a bit of a year, like, and moving forward from a year. I don't see it coming in any closer than that, but this is worth waiting for, in my opinion. So
I agree. Lovely. Thank you. All right, let's go on to D. Kelly. Hello, D. Kelly. Thank you for your super chat. Hi, Julie. That guy I asked about last week, can you please give me info on his personality and his intentions towards me? Okay. I have got no recollection of what you asked last week. And I do any reading, it comes through me, not from me, and I never remember it 2 seconds after. But let's just ask about the guy for D. Kelly, please. What's his personality? Vibrant, bubbly, giggly, happy, a little bit childlike. I don't want to say childish, but a little bit childish. But it can be, yeah, he can be secure when he needs to be. I've got the Strength and the Lovers with the Ace of Pentacles. This is a guy who is quite solid, but also knows how to have fun. I feel balance here as well. What else to do with his personality? Feels like his feet are firmly planted on the ground, perhaps a little bit too much. So although he can have fun and stuff, I think he's quite limited in terms of his ambition. There feels like there's a ceiling, you know, I couldn't go for that job. I'm not good enough, or I'd never get it. I want to kind of remove that. And I think you would be able to encourage him to think a little bit bigger. That's what I'm picking up with the personality. Do you get anything?
Yeah, I feel like they have some quite interesting points of view, actually. The way that they talk about things, like I do think I see when they're very passionate about something, I see a very bold energy, which is quite nice. The only thing is, as Julie was saying, we did have the limited mindset every now and again. And I feel like if things don't go their way, they end up kind of closing in a little bit. I do get that they can detach every now and again when they don't get their way of things working out in their favor. But I do feel like this person, again, does have a very lovely personality, very good at communication. The way that they speak is going to be very, almost the first thing that you might pick up in this person, whether it's the way that they speak and you might like their voice, or whether it's, again, how they're saying things is something very important about their communication. I also do get the fact that they're very likely to have, I know it's not personality, but I see that they've moved a lot in a lot of different homes. But yeah, that's what I'm getting.
Well done, thank you. If you have donated via PayPal to either me or Zeta, can you put it in your comment and we will answer it, my lovelies, because I know I've had a few donations come in today, but I'm not seeing any comments in the chat saying I donated earlier, here's my question. So if you have done that, do let us know, okay? Just to say hi to a few people. Tan Isa Hassan, hi. Shobla Palmer, hello. Adriana Losab, Sterling Gray, Cindy Schwartz, Andrea Lewis, Winston Smith, blessed be, and we've just jumped down, hang on, loads. All right, so I'm just finding the last one that we did. Okay, hold on. Literally, what happens for you guys, I don't know if you see it your end on the chat. I'm scrolling down, doing them one at a time, and then all of a sudden it would jump.
Oh no.
And it jumps down, say 20 minutes, and there's been 30 super chats in that 20 minutes that then suddenly all flag up, and I've got to scroll back up to where I was.
Find where you came from.
And so let me see. Oh my goodness me, there is absolutely loads of them. All right, so I'm still scrolling up and I still haven't found, right, I've got me D. Kelly, where I was. All right, so I'm going to be closing it to further questions after I answer the next one. So if you want a question, you need to bang it in now or it's going to be too late, okay, until we go live next time. And I haven't set one up for that yet either. Donna Garrity's saying hi. Valerie S is saying hello. Valencia Lau, Kathy Stevens, hello. All right, okay, so Rachel Lewis, thank you for your super chat. And guys, don't forget to go over and subscribe to Zeta. Her channel link is below. Don't miss out. My daughter is a huge fan and she's like, have you seen Zeta's latest one for Virgo? And it's like, she's talking to me personally. Like, yeah, I know, we love you.
It means a lot to me.
It's me and my daughter, both Virgos, and she's pregnant. Baby's due in Virgo season, so we're going to have 3 women,
I
all
love
Virgos.
that. I
Baby's
love
due in
that.
4 weeks, so yeah, all exciting. All right then. So Rachel Lewia. So I think I said Lewis. It's Rachel Lewia. I hope I pronounced that right, Rachel. Do apologize if I haven't. So she's saying, hi, ladies. I was wondering if I should pursue justice against my prior employer. Lots of love. Do you want to pick up this one?
Yeah, could you repeat that for me? Should I?
Yeah, Rachel Lewia, should she pursue justice against her prior employer?
Okay, Four of Swords came up first. Knight of Swords. Let's get one more. Seven of Swords. This is interesting because I definitely do see that there was a lot of injustice done here. Now, one thing I want to say about this with the Four of Swords, normally this is about taking a step back. And the Knight of Swords does carry a warning a lot of the time saying, be careful not to rush in without knowing all the details. And I feel like this person's got very sneaky energy. If you are going to go into it, I would make sure you have a really good lawyer, if I'm going to be honest with you, because I feel like this person's very, what's the word for it? They're very scheming. Is that a word for it? You know, they seem to have, yeah, I don't like that vibe. More of the story, I really don't like this person. So if you are going to go into this and you are going to decide to do this, which it feels like it could be the right decision if you take some time out and make sure you have everything that you need, first of all, like a good lawyer, all the facts written down and everything, then yes, I would say so, but I wouldn't just go rushing in without, again, having everything backed up. That would be my answer to that.
I agree. I got 5 of Cups. I think that it's not worth the hassle. I would walk away. But you have been treated badly. I'm definitely getting that. But sometimes I'm getting circling the wagons. I think they'll just close ranks and shut you out. And it would be a huge fight that I don't think is worth it. Wow. All right. So Bob Johal, yes, you're on live. Hi, Dawn. Hi. Grace Darcy, hello. Sterling Gray, thank you for the super chat. If I receive an offer, should I take it? All right, I'm going to take this one. Sterling Gray, should he take the offer or she take the offer? It's a success. It's a 6 of Wands. That is a yes, take the offer. Take the offer, Sterling. Yep, if it comes. And Annie M is saying hi from New York. Thank you for all you do. Thank you very much. You're very welcome. All right, Blessed, here we go. Hi, Blessed in the US. Thank you for the super chat. What is my message regarding increasing my financial abundance? Thank you for sharing your gifts. All right. So, Blessed, what is her message regarding increasing financial abundance? So I've got the Chariot and I've got the Empress. We are moving forward this. Empress, you are creating this. Remember who creates this. The universe doesn't gift it to you. You create it and then you co-create with the universe who aligns with you. It wants to move forward. You're on the right path. Just keep going forward with that Knight of Wands, predominantly power. I am the magician. I am powerful. I am the Empress. I can create. That is how you're going to draw that abundance to you. Anything you want to add, Zeta?
Yeah, well, I can see it definitely happening. I just think we need to move away from our emotional attachment, I think, to money and finances and it increasing, because it's the moment we become grounded. We have the Queen of Pentacles, which is amazing for your finances, the Page of Pentacles, so it could even be a new offer, a new stream of income coming in for you. And we also have the Chariot here. So I do see that this is definitely on the horizon for you. But with just this, I feel like we just need to make sure we are detaching emotionally from the outcome for your finances, and to become more solid, more grounded, have a practical plan and move on in that direction rather than emotionally how we're feeling towards it.
Good. All right. Thank you very much. Audrey Karosky, hello. Bugsy B, hi in Austria. Shoba Palmer, hello. Kelly Hill, thank you for the super chat. Will I pass my maths exam tomorrow? Kelly Hill, is she going to pass her maths exam? Yes, you're going to smash it, girl. You're going to smash it. It's setting you up for the future. It's important. There's other stuff coming after this. This is just the beginning. Yes, we concur. We agree. All right, so let's move on. Hi, Patsy in Canada, Shoba in the US, and Noosh Ford. Hello, Sandra Maldonado in NC. Where's NC? No idea. Hello from Charlotte, NC. Sorry. All right, my darling. Celine Orakel. Hi, Celine. Thank you for the super chat. How will my finances develop? Thank you. Regards, Daniela. There's a lot of questions coming through about finances. This is a brilliant time to be focusing on the finances because of Lionsgate, because of the new moon. Focus on I am abundant. Remember that it takes time. All right, we've got the hanging man. You know, once we align with wealth and success and freedom, I want you to feel into the energies each of those mean, not the words. And the biggest word on that is freedom, right? Having enough money gives you freedom to choose. Do I choose to stay in this job? Do I choose to stay in this apartment? Do I choose to stay in this relationship? Money gives you freedom. And when you step into the energy of freedom and you really start aligning with freedom, then the money comes. It isn't about go for the money so you can get the freedom. Go for the freedom so you can get the money. It's always that way around. So feel into these energies and align with the energies, and that's how it comes in. And don't kind of, like, you know, the book The Secret, it's like you can manifest this in 30 days. You can, but it's unusual. Usually when we're moving towards a goal, it takes time, but just don't give up. Keep the faith and keep aligning with what that feels like, the freedom, the joy, the happiness, the security. You can't get security from money. You have to get secure within yourself. Then the money comes to add more security. Money adds more of who you are and more of what you already have. It doesn't create it, it exaggerates it, it adds to it. All right. So that's what I have for you about money, finances developing. Celine Oracle, and she's saying regards Daniela. So that's what we have for you. And anybody else who is interested in money, this is the way that you manifest it. All right, my darlings. Okie dokie. Adriana Loso, do you want to take this one, Zeta?
Yeah.
She is saying, hi, ladies. Last time you told me about my husband's new path career. Can you please tell me when we should expect this? All right. So I'll feel into the when as well. So we'll see if we can get you some details. So this Adriana Losub's husband's new path career, when is it coming? So I'm getting November.
Ooh, this looks really good. Yeah, you feeling November? I just see that this is a really good career path to be going down. Really good connections, really good people, very good work atmosphere, actually. I just think he needs to make sure he is mentally there, because I feel like there's a bit of worries and stress about it. And it feels more like, I think there's a lot of people going to be where he's working, because I feel like there is a bit of social angst going on here about whether people, how they're going to perceive him or stuff like this.
We froze in a minute. Okay, so I'll pick up until we unfreeze Zetas. I'm also getting King of Wands energy, which is very much about management and authority. A little bit of fear there around the power. Will it be okay? Will people accept me? You know, I don't want everybody to hate the boss. It's kind of that is coming through there as well, but it's going to be okay. All right. So come out. Yeah, you're back, you're gone. You froze a little bit, so I picked it up and carried it on. That's all right, love. We can't help the internet. It happens. Don't worry. It's absolutely fine. Don't worry. I've picked it up and finished that one off. That's okay. Shoba Palmer, thank you for the super chat. I'm not seeing a question at the moment, so I will try and keep my eyes open for that. If you do super chat, well, it's too late now anyway, I've closed it, but for next time, if you can put your questions in the super chat, that's really helpful. Sterling Gray, thank you for the super chat. What should I be focusing on? So this is a general question for Sterling Gray. What's the focus, please? Page of Swords, communication, strengths, truth. Okay, so we want clear, strong communication. We don't want to jump to conclusions. We want to read everything slowly. If it's an email or a social media post or a letter, I'm just getting that you skip read, you scan read, you speed read, and you miss bits. You miss some of the connotations, some of the reading between the line stuff, read it a bit more slowly. There is communication coming in, which is important to you. So the key areas are truth. Don't react, respond. All right. Reaction is not a choice. We just react. A response is a considered, thought it through. This makes sense. And then that actually, it feels like it knocks down a load of blocks that were in the way. I can kind of see them tumbling down once you step into your clearer communication. Yeah. Anything you want to add, my lovely?
No, it's really funny that you picked up on that, because I can literally see this as well. I think a very big theme that Spirit's showing me here of what we need to focus on is really about understanding the good that can come from the bad. It's quite profound, which is why I'm assuming the Hermit's come up here. It's almost like looking at things from a higher perspective and understanding that when things don't go the way that we want it to, and again, as Julie said about, removing any blocks and stuff, there's actually a stable foundation that can be built from this now that we've learned the lesson from it. And if there is any, I do see a little bit of maybe arguments or stuff going on around you, or maybe just not a perfect environment, we can still move around this and not let it, internalize, because I do see that we can build a very solid foundation that will be good for our career, good for us in general, good for the base chakra. I feel like the base chakra is going to be definitely something coming up for you, which is, I guess, your identity, how you view the world, how the world views you, and stabilizing ourselves on this, which I feel like money will increase in the future as well if we do focus on this. I think we can really remove a lot of blockages that have been problems in your life by becoming a lot more, I guess, disciplined in our approach of how we view the tower. You know what I mean? Does that make sense?
Yes. Thank you, my darling. Thank you very much. Okay, let's move on. So where are we going on? Hi, Bob, Joe, how nice to see you. Rachel Lewia, thank you so much. By the way, I'm still seeing super chats coming in. They are being classed as donations now. All right, my darling. So thank you so much. Rachel Lewia wants to know, what should I concentrate on for this Lionsgate? Lots of love. All right. What does Rachel need to focus on, please? What is the key area for focus? They're taking me to your throat. So communication, talking, clarity, having confidence in yourself. I matter, I'm important, my voice matters, my truth matters, what I think matters. So I feel like, I wouldn't say you're at the back of the queue at the moment, but you're about halfway along the queue, and I want you to come to the front of the queue and say, I want to speak up, I want to be heard. And I'm not going to, I'm feeling a few, I wouldn't say bullies, but quite assertive, strong people around you, and you kind of go back a little bit to like, oh, just let them have the floor, then I'll just shut up. You're being asked to focus a little bit, to push yourself more forward and have a bit more authority and autonomy in your truth. Anything to add, my lovely?
Yeah, and I also feel like get those ideas written down. I feel like this is a really perfect time of where inspiration, motivation is all going to come, shooting back in your system, which I think is amazing. But it's just about writing them down and actually pursuing them and understanding, okay, if you have a goal, start breaking down what's the first step towards this goal. You don't need to know 10 in advance. I think that's why we all make our mistake of, trying to get there quickly, but taking one step at a time, you will be able to achieve everything that you put your mind to with the Ace of Wands, especially with Lions. I think this is the perfect card to come out in the energies that we've got going on, but it's about letting yourself explore, experience, and pursue the passions that you've got going on.
Lovely. Yes, I totally concur. Thank you. Valencia Lau, thank you for the super chat. I've seen your question here now. Thank you. Will I stay in London for the long term and have a successful career in the future? It's a yes on the second question. The successful career feels assured. It feels certain. It feels there's no doubt there. London, will I be staying in London for the long term? I feel not. They're saying, well, define long term. Okay. You're here for the next few years, but I don't feel you're here for 10, 20 years. I would say more like 3 to 6 years. And then I think that there is another, if it's another company or your same company with a different office in a different place, but just allow life to unfold. Sometimes we're in a city for a certain time, there's connections there we need, and then it's time for us to move on to different connections and different cities. So that's what I'm getting on that. Anything to add, sweetie?
Yeah, no, I feel like it's actually the same time frames as well coming up for me. I do feel like it'll be a while. I think that you're staying. But when you do decide to move, I really like wherever it is that we're going, better environment, but also a lot more freedom. And I think that's probably what you're searching for right now.
Yeah, I feel London is really good career-wise right now, but it's also feeling quite claustrophobic. You'll break out into something a bit more open. Yeah. Okay, all right, my darling. Melody Wiles Lohoff, thank you for the super chat. Sadly, my husband was diagnosed with terminal cancer 3 years ago. I'm so sorry, sweetheart. Is there any way of knowing how much time I have left with him in this world? Oh, my days. Are they going to tell me that? The information that they give us as intuitives is, well, certainly for myself, and I think Zeta is the same, is to inspire, inform, uplift, and guide. Any information that's going to cause harm or hurt or move you on the wrong path is usually withheld, all right? So I don't know if I'm going to get an answer to this in terms of how much time you have left. No. They said if they give you the time, you'll just be counting the days and working towards the end time rather than enjoying each and every moment. That is the lesson in this view, my love, is to enjoy and be in appreciation and valuing every day that you have together. Oh, and I feel quite emotional about that. So, yeah. Do you get anything different, babe?
No, similar.
Okay. Okay. All righty, let us move on. And Melody Wiles Lohoff, for my community, myself and Zeta, we are sending you much love. And can I ask our tribe, our community here on my channel to give Melody some support and love here too. It's a very difficult thing to go through. All right. So our two pumpkins. Oh, what a lovely name. That's her channel name, right? Our two pumpkins. Thank you for the super chat. And she's just saying spirit path. All right. So we're going to have to interpret what that question is. What is the spirit path? What is the spiritual path? The Lovers, Page of Swords, the Sun. Follow your heart, not your head. Put your heart in charge of your destiny and your day. So today and going forward, allow your heart to guide you from a place of clarity and truth with the Page of Swords. And as you follow your heart, which is being led by your soul, source, higher self, inner being, inner self, then you make your way towards the sun and the brightness and lightness of life. That is the spirit path and the way of the spiritual warrior. Nice. There you go. All righty. Okay, let's move on to Emma. PayPal, she did. Thank you, Emma. The guy I was dating called Scott. Do you want to take this one, Zeta? So this is for Emma. The guy she was dating called Scott has been living a double life with his ex. Ooh, Scott, you bad lad. Not as for me to judge, but you know, this has been going on for years and I'm struggling to move on. Do you see anything changing for me in my love life?
Well, if it's with the same person, I would already say no. If someone's capable of doing that to you already, then they will do it again. We cut them off because we are worth more than that. But let's see what else could be coming up for you in terms of love. Because I do not feel like it's from them. Right, so we have two cards. Oh, Knight of Cups coming through and Ace of Wands. Well, it looks like something a lot better is coming in. What a lovely group of cards to come in. There is a lot of heat in these cards. I can really feel a very divine connection coming through for you. But it is really about moving forward away from this, though. As she said, she was struggling. Understanding there is a lot better out there. One that is going to match your frequency. Someone who is very romantic, by the way. So this person is very likely to be doing things that I think your ex didn't really do. I think there's a lot more wanting to actually show that they love you and that they have this strong passion and desire towards you. I'm going to say a little bit of the heat coming in there with these cards, a lot of chemistry though, but I don't think it's coming from your ex. And looking at this as inspiration and motivation to keep moving forward, this is going to be a lot better than your last relationship and make you feel a lot better. I really feel it in my heart here.
Yeah, and truth will be very important to this guy as it is to you, because once we've been deceived once, we don't want to go too far the other way and not trust anybody, but we do kind of say, and never going through that again. This person will have the same sort of attitude about truth. So you're not going to have a problem there. All right, my darling. Okie dokie. Hope that helps. Naledi Molio. Thank you for the super chat. Hello, ladies. You both look stunning. Thank you very much. Will I see growth in my career? I have been feeling like I'm not growing at the pace that I should be. Oh, woulda, shoulda, couldas. Who's doing the judging here? Miss Impatient. All right, Naledi Molio. Is her career going to grow? It's not growing fast enough. Yeah, be patient. I've got the Strengths and the Hangman. This is you getting your patience hat on. All right, I'm feeling a lot of being pushed from behind. I think this is coming from childhood and teens of work harder, work faster, work better, be brilliant, rather than being proud of what you've achieved so far and valuing those achievements. It will continue to grow. You're working on a career and a life that you love, and you're going to love more. Collaboration and teamwork is important. It is going to grow, but just give yourself a bit of time. Okay. Yeah. Okay. All right. MG, hello to you too. Rachel Loia again. Hi, sweetie. Thank you for the super chat. What should I do for my future career? Okay, thanks. Lots of love, always sending abundance. Thank you very much. In terms of what should I do for my future career, I mean, there are literally thousands of different careers. It's very difficult for us to just pick one. If you give us an option of 2 or 3, we can feel into the energies of those to see if they align with you. The most important thing in terms of what should I do for my future career, don't do it just for the money. Money is important, but also look at the hours, the commute, the team, the ethos of the company, the culture in the company, to feel into, will I enjoy that? And yes, we all have parts of our job that we don't like. I run my own business, and trust me, I do not like the day I have to do my accounts and the bank reconciliation and all of that kind of stuff. This is the stuff I love, but every job has got bits you don't like and you do. But on the whole, do you enjoy your job? Do you enjoy looking forward? You get up in the morning and look forward to going to work. Not every day, but most of the time. That's what you want to feel into with the job. That is the most important thing, whatever the actual job is. That's the message I'm having for you. Do you get anything else?
I think that we do well around people. So one thing that is coming up with the Star and the 2 of Cups is anything that does have a lot to do with helping others, giving a service to others, does look quite good. For me anyways, from what I can see. But as Julie was saying, it's really important that you feel good in a career, because both of these are like, you don't feel stuck or anything like that, or confused. This really is about you just being around other people, feeling like you're doing your part. I feel like that's really important to you with the Star card here. You like to feel like you're helping other people, and any industry that does that and gives that fuel to your fire here, I feel like that would be good for you.
Good, good, good. Super. Thank you very much. All right. Kelly Hill, thank you for the super chat. Will I be accepted into university in September 2021 or January 2022? We've got a timing one here. All right. So is it imminent for September, or are we delayed until January? I feel we've got a delay until January.
Yeah, that I would agree with that one.
Okay, it's coming. It will come. I got the 6 of Pentacles, but there's a purpose in it being delayed. I think it's to do with university settling down after all of this pandemic stuff. I don't think you'd learn a hell of a lot in the first 3 months anyway. It feels like it's being delayed for a reason, and it's going to be okay come January. Anything to that?
Yeah, I feel like with the January came up with the 8 of Pentacles, and the September one came up with the 7 of Swords, so it looks better. Actually, probably better results and everything like this with January too. So
yeah, that's what I've got too. Great. Okie dokie. Hope that helps. Kelly Hill. Hi to Jessie, Bob Johar, the Traveling Wise Woman, to Melza. Hello there. All right. Bob saying, bless you, know that feeling. Yeah, a bit too much to eat and drink yesterday, but you know, it was such a lovely evening. The atmosphere was so amazing after months, well, you know, lockdown. It was just lovely. Everybody was out, masks off, having a ball, having a laugh, still being sensible, but it was just lovely.
Love that.
But I am a bit tired today. Right, there we go. Let's have a move on through. Susan Geldorf. Hello there. Thank you for the super chat. What can you tell me about my twin flames journey? Okay. What can we say about the twin flames journey? So this is kind of cross-watching stuff. I got King of Cups with the Seven of Swords and the Hierophant. So this person is on their own focus at the moment about what's important to them: knowledge, learning, growth, what they need to leave behind, what's important that creates stability and security. I just feel it's a bit unstable energy at the moment, that they're working towards this stability. That's the main thing that's coming through there. They've been through some difficult times, as most of us have. I don't know anybody that's lived a charmed life. They've been through it, and they are bringing that into balance and healing it. And then they're going to come out the other side in a stronger, more stable and more empowered energy.
Yeah, I can agree with that. I do see with the Wild card a new beginning coming in, and with the Two of Wands, it's kind of like we're thinking better. I think there's new versions of yourself going into a new relationship together. So it's very, like, I feel like it's going to be very different, I think, the next time round. Ace of Cups and the Ace of Wands, so it all looks good from this end. I feel like there's more love, more passion, a lot more newness coming into the relationship. So again, it's not going to be the same as it was last time. I think there's a very, very different world that you two are going into, and Ten of Cups. So it looks good.
Nice.
That's amazing. Happiness. Yay.
Nice. All right. Thank you. Clissy CC. Thank you for the super chat. I am not seeing a question at the moment. I see a message redacted, so thank you. If I see it again, I will answer it. Pisces twin has done a donation and just said thank you. So that was a gift. So thank you very much, Pisces twin. Okay. Debbie of Colorado gave super chat earlier and do not see it. I don't think I missed any, but there we go. Okay, when will I meet my life partner? And second super chat, what do you see for my job in the near future? All right, I haven't seen those, but okay, I'm going to take it on trust. So when is Debbie of Colorado going to meet her life partner? 3, 4, 5. I feel around 5 years. What do you see for my job in the near future? I see a dip going down and then it coming up and going higher. So I feel that there's going to be some kind of turbulence coming towards you, but you will come back up out of that and it will go on better than it did. The dip is necessary in order to come back up. So they're just showing me a road. You know, when you're on a steep hill and the car goes faster and faster and then you can shoot up the other side. That's kind of what it feels, that it feels like you're going down, but you're actually going to shoot up the other side better. All right, so it's Debbie of Colorado. Okay. Bob's going. I'm going to love you and leave you to these readings as you're a lot to get through. Bless you. Thank you, Bob. Bye-bye. Jessica's asking what sign is she on. We're doing personal readings, my darling. Jade Johns made a £5 donation today as well as the one last weekend. Where's your question then, Jade Johns? Thank you for the donation. Please see my question above. All right, hang on, let me scroll up. This is where I lose my place then, and that's when I do miss people. I'm not seeing anything from Jade John. I mean, there are hundreds of chats in here. This is the problem, guys, that if you don't put the question when I'm actually come to reading it and I've got to try and scroll up or down, I lose my place and then I lose the message. So I'm going to try and remember that. I've lost my place already. Give me a minute. I'm just getting back to where I was. Okay, Jade Johns. I'm going to just make a note of your name, Jade. If you can drop your question in again, I will answer it. Thank you. Okay. Cynthia's saying hi. That's Cynthia Hernandez. Hi, Cynthia. Clissy CC, another donation. Thank you very much. Not seeing your message again. So let me make a note of that one as well. Clissy CC. Okay. All right, guys. It's difficult. I haven't got a moderator on tonight. I think we've had something like 50, 80 questions. So when I'm scrolling up and down to try and find yours, it's impossible, guys. All right. So you need to say, this is my donation or super chat. Here is my question. Or I might miss you and it's not my fault. I'm not saying it's yours either, but you need to understand when we're dealing with, at the moment, over 300 messages, it's difficult to find it. Okay, guys. We are doing our best, though. I promise. Okay. Lindsay, thank you for the super chat. I've been single for most of my life. Do you want to take this one, Zeta?
Yeah.
This is for Lindsay. I've been single for most of my life. I'm wondering if anyone offering a long-term commitment is coming in this year, ready for a change. Thank you in advance.
Let's have a little look and see. Okay, maybe not this year just because the Hanged Man has come up, but definitely a long-term partner with the Ten of Cups coming at the same time as that. I actually feel like I can see you visualizing everything that you want, and I do see you attracting it. But the point of why we are on this waiting period is for a reason, to see things differently. And whilst you have been single, I feel like we've really got to see other people's relationships and understand what we would want and what we don't want in relationships. So this all is serving a purpose of what you're creating for your future, and you will get it. So maybe not this year, maybe 2022 does look better in terms of love, but I wouldn't say this year.
Yeah, I agree. I think it's next year. It's difficult with timescales because the problem is, you know, I feel September is strong for you, May is strong for you, September feels stronger than May. But when you start giving dates, then what happens is you kind of stop dating or give up on dating because, oh, you know, it won't be coming in yet. What's the point? And actually each relationship, each date, each connection has its value, even if it's not the one and it doesn't come straight away. They're all part of building towards that of when it does come. All right. Thank you very much. Okay, Joanna Ryan, thank you for the super chat. What do you see ahead in work and money for me, please? I think I may lose my job soon if I don't get vaccinated, and the money situation is not great already. All right, I'm going to pick this one up because Etta did the last one. Joanna Ryan, you may lose your job if you don't get vaccinated. This is British money, so she's in this country and we are under extreme pressure to be vaccinated over here. And despite me refusing for as long as ever, I had to finally give in, which I didn't like, but there we are, each to their own. We won't get into that debate. All right, so is she going to lose her job if she doesn't get vaccinated? Yeah, I think you are. All right. Money situation. They're wanting you to pull back from this. Okay, let me just feel into it a little bit more. Yes, there is extreme pressure on you to get vaccinated, and they see you as irresponsible, and it shifts things at work. It's not a very good outcome. It can be, though, because under that I've got the Ten of Pentacles. So at the moment, money isn't good. You and only you should be the one making that decision and not being coerced, which is what that feeling is. But I've got clear communication coming in and I feel it's going to be okay. All right. The outcome is going to be okay. So yes, be careful with the money at the moment. Don't throw away money and be really frivolous with it. But at the same time, do step into it'll be okay. If it goes wrong here, another job will come and I may need to go in a different direction to find something better for me. That's what I'm getting for you on that. Anything you want to add, Seta?
Yeah, I feel like I do see us leaving this path, and very similar to what Judy was saying last time. I like this analogy of like a dip before we go back up. When we leave, I do feel like there's a bit of a dip. Obviously, finances, we're going to be in a bit of a like a what do we do? What's the next step? But I do think Spirit's guiding you towards something better that will be probably better financially for you as well. So
Yeah,
just hang on in there.
Good. Well done. Thank you. Okay, let's have a little look there. Where are we now? So we've done Joanna. Okay, YL, hi. Valencia Lau, thank you for the super chat. Message retracted, so I don't know what your question was. Hi, Ben. Blessed, we've got another question from Blessed. One more, please. How do I get more in tune with my spiritual team and hear their messages? So this is for Blessed. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah. Let's have a little look and see. Well, I think we can definitely do some of the basics here, like meditation is really good for finding more of a quiet space. And that's the biggest for me anyways, how I can hear on a daily basis my spirit guides and my own intuition is when I'm more in a calmer state where there's not a lot going on in my mind. So if you find that you're quite busy intuitively, I do feel like there's quite a lot going on in your head. So it's really important to find some time, whether it's through meditation and guided meditation, or whether it's through listening to really nice music that doesn't have lyrics. I find that's always the best for me. That can be very helpful for you. And as you're doing that every day or every other day, you will naturally learn to have more of a quiet mind and to be able to listen a lot more. Let's see what is coming up for you though. We have the Star card. I actually feel like this is, I think we could be making more, this is quite, they're showing me a funny situation of actually giving to spirit, actually having open communication with spirit. Because in the Star card, it's really about giving, knowing that someone is going to come and benefit from it. So maybe leaving some food out for like spirit. Has anyone ever done that before? It's almost showing me like a peace offering or like leaving something out. I feel like spirit is going to be, it sounds so weird, I sound crazy, but I really do feel like the more that we're giving to spirit and being open to it and quite vulnerable with it, as you can see, she's naked. So I think that can help. And also healing. I feel like there's a lot of healing that we could be doing that would also connect us to our true selves, which also helps us connect to what we're made of, which is the universe and the energies around us.
I agree. I feel as well that not all the time, but just to do a little mini cleanse, 5 or 6 days of, just allowing your body to be clean. I hear much better when I've not had alcohol and I've not been having sugar and I haven't been having all of those stimulants. My body is cleaner and clearer and I can hear better. So I think there's a little bit, not on a permanent basis or a 6-week basis, but just the days where you really feel very clean and strong, good quality sleep, your body's working well, it's not full of toxicity, that's when you're going to hear better as well. All right. Doing really well though, keep going and keep doing what you're doing. Okay. Sterling Gray wants to know, thank you for the super chat, what blocks do I need to release? Blocks for Sterling Gray. Okay, they're immediately taking me to your lower stomach area at the front. Sterling Gray, I don't know if you're male or female, but I'm feeling that this is around the kind of gynae area. If you're female, if you're a male, then we are looking here at, it's the second chakra, the sacral, it's and also looking at the lower digestive system. There's some blocks here. I feel blocked. On the sacral is sensual, sexual, creativity, intuition. There's blocks here. Go into the base chakra, which is your center of security, and do a cleanse of that lower chakra, and then bring that up through the sacral, and then visualize it moving not just from the chakra energies, but into the physicality. All right. So into your bowels, into all of that area, just feeling it moving through you and cleansing it. That's where I feel the blocks are. As you dive into these blocks, even if you don't know what they are, say, right, anything that's there in that region, thank you for showing me, thank you for helping me to clear. And then you may find that certain memories are popping into your head, and then it's like, yeah, I can see that was a block from that relationship or that situation, or when so-and-so said this, then you'll find they fall away. All right, my darling, anything to add, Zeta?
We just have a few past experiences that I think that is good for us to release now, especially in terms of relationships with the Tower card and the Hierophant. I think it's just like bad nostalgia. It's like even the expression, just bad memories that do resurface every now and again. They resurface for a reason, for us to understand what the bad foundations were, so that as we're moving forward in life, we can create better foundations that aren't likely to mess up. This could be mistakes in relationships, or it could even just be in work as well. I think it's time to let go of the old, no longer let that haunt you, heal whatever that is blocking you. As Judy was saying, that could be very helpful for you, and move forward knowing that you know now, you know what you know now because of what you have experienced.
Good. Okie dokie. All right, Lee. Thank you very much. Okay, Nitty One Black, hello. Cindy Schwartz, thank you for the super chat. What should I focus on during the LIONSGATE portal? Happy new moon. All right. So Cindy, I think we're both going to answer this one, I'm being told. Okay. So Cindy Schwartz, what does she need to focus on the LIONSGATE? So immediately they're actually showing me a picture of a lion. All right. So I'm seeing a lion with its mouth right open, go into the jaws of the lion. All right, show me what you mean. Okay, the way you do a meditation up to space, up to the galaxy, visualize this lion's head, full mane, big jaws open, walk straight into it. There's information there that is going to come forward for you to help you moving forward on your path over the next 5 years. So in terms of what to focus on this portal, it's that meditation, connecting in with your higher self and allowing the information to flow through. What do you get, Zeta?
I also feel a transformation on the horizon here, and it's mainly something's tapping my eardrum here. It's mainly to do with, actually, you know, there's healing drums, aren't there? What are those? What are they called, Julie? Do you know?
They are called, they're like the bongo drums, but they're not called bongos, are they? But yeah.
There's like a drumming beat that I think could be quite good for you, because I do see a very heavy release coming through in terms of our emotions, especially if there has been a lot of confusion, especially in how we feel towards certain things. I can see that's a little bit blocked. Our heart chakra feels a little bit blocked here. By opening this up and releasing everything that has kind of you've resisted from feeling and going through, this is going to lead you towards a very heavy transformation, but a good one, in a sense of there's going to be a lot more clarity moving forward. You're going to really learn to love yourself a lot deeper. I really get that. That is the foundation they're saying for what is next going to be happening for you after this transformation. But it's quite deep for you. I'm not going to lie. It feels intense, but it's a good thing.
That's why the lion is there, because lion symbolizes strength and power and trust. And it's like, that's where we need to go into. All right. So I hope that helps, Cindy. Thank you for the question. Digby Hunt, your super chat's disappeared. I have no control over super chat, my darling. It's owned by YouTube and Google, and I can't control it. If you have done the super chat, though, it's disappeared. Just pop the question down, Digby Hunt. I'm writing your name down, and I will, or one of us will try to answer it for you. All right, my love. K March is also saying about super chat, trying to send super chat, but it's not going through. What's wrong? I don't know, my darling. I don't control super chat. I have no clue. You might try, it's too late now to try a donation, because we're not taking any new questions in tonight now anyway. All right, my love. YL, thank you for the super chat. I am not seeing a question, so I'll take that as a donation. Thank you so much. Digby Hunt, you're giving me a reference there, which I guess is for your super chat. I don't know, because I can't see it. So bung your question in, babe, and I will, one of us will answer it, okay? Nicola Osborne, thank you for the super chat. Hello, ladies. I am focusing in financial abundance. I am seeing trickles. Am I focused on the right area? Thank you. Okay. Do you want to take this one?
Yeah.
I'll add in some bits that I get.
Yeah.
So it's for Nicola Osborne. Financial abundance. We've got trickles, but are we in the right area?
Yeah, I do. If we're seeing trickles, then it is a very big sign that it's working, but there might be still a need to kind of explore, come outside the comfort zone a little bit, because I'm almost seeing this as the trickles. It's almost like offering one at a time. I think we need to trust a little bit more in terms of finances, and maybe have a better relationship with finances, in a sense of being a lot more open to it, and instead of seeing it as an evil thing or a restricting thing, seeing it more as, again, like something that's going to help you with freedom and to be able to get the things that you want in life, which is great. We also have the 9 of Cups coming in, so I do see an increase in your finances. It could even be an idea that comes along whilst you're just, I don't know, going along your day, that I think is really going to help you, and they're saying to pursue on this, whatever feels different, a different idea that it might not seem different from the rest, but it feels different. They're saying to go along with this, because I definitely see this happening for you. It actually feels not too far away either, which feels really nice. But again, coming outside the comfort zone, trusting a bit more in these ideas that you get. I feel like we get spurts of energy that try to push us in a certain direction. They're saying to pursue that. Okay, keep going.
I'm picking up a couple of blocks. They're not huge. There's a couple of money blocks here about big money. All right. So you're aligned with money. You're aligned with it trickling. But actually, when I feel into an avalanche of abundance, I feel panicked. And so that will block it. Go onto my channel, have a look at the playlist of Unlock Your Blocks, the money magic stuff. You might want to go to my website and download the program, but you need to clear the blocks. You're aligned with money, you're not aligned with big money. There's fear there, okay? So there's a couple of blocks. Once you find them, and you can literally find them and clear in 30 seconds, and I only feel there's a couple there. So this is a 1 minute's work to do, okay? And then I think you will let it flow, okay? So thank you for that. Goodman 2910 wants to say Zeta Zuri rocks.
Oh, thank you.
With lots of red hearts, because I don't know if you can see the chat. Lots of big red hearts. Zeta Zuri rocks. Okay. So thank you for that. Valencia Lau, will I stay in London for long term and have a successful career in the future? We've answered that. Nikitha Ravinda, thank you for the super chat. Nikitha Ravinda. I'll take this one. Hi, what should I prioritize in terms of focusing my time and energy on? Switching jobs, finding a partner to get married, and any guidance on timeline. Okay, so what she's supposed to prioritize, please? Switching jobs or finding a partner to get married. Okay, the priority should always be you. You're not happy in your job at the moment, so I would be focusing on switching the job and trusting there's no reason you can't have both. So why can I not find my future partner at a new job? Let me focus on the new job, and then a new partner may come as a direct or indirect result of that. So in terms of the cards, yeah, Page of Pentacles, job. And that's what we want to be focusing on. All right, timeline wise, I'd like to see you starting to focus on a new job now. You know, the next 3 months feel strong for a new job. Let's move into a new job. Might not hit till January, but start working on that now. And then I feel the love will follow on from that. Anything to add, Zeta?
Well, a very warm feeling in my heart as you said that. So I see a very nice love coming up. But yes, after job, I do feel like that's always should be the priority.
Good, good. All right, my lovely. Thank you very much. Jade Johns, high donation made. Yes, I've got you on my list. I'll cross you off now. Jade Johns, donation made. Please, can you say more about my dream job career in the UK? Will it be with my former employer in the UK? Advice and guidance from Spirit. Welcome. I'm getting a no for the former employer in the UK. I feel this is something new. Yes, a definite no with the former employer. I just cut the deck and it's the Three of Swords. This is something new. Okay. What do we want to add on this? It's coming. It's going to be decent money. There's a little bit of concern around money at the moment. I need it now. I want you to let that go and trust that the work you've done on building something new is going to pay off. Harvest time, the Seven of Pentacles, which for me is end of September, Libra season into October. I think that is coming. So anything to add, Zeta?
I see. Well, I don't think it'll be with the former. So I do think it'll be something new. And when we go into something new, I do see money will increase. I think this will be something that calls upon your talents a little bit more, calls you to really have to put your foot forward a little bit more. I see a lot more maybe work or responsibility, but this is all something that you are capable of dealing with as you're showing up with the Queen of Wands, which is great. But yeah, this is kind of your hard work and efforts coming back to you. So I do feel like more money, great, but it will be more responsibility. But I think we're going to rock it with the Queen of Wands. It feels really good. You might find a new side of yourself that you never really knew that you had. So it does look great, but we do need to kind of come outside the comfort zone here because I don't really get a good vibe from the former one.
No, I don't either.
They know that that's not, yeah.
Yeah, I don't either. Good, good. All right then. Thank you very much. Okie dokie. Venice Caballos, thank you for the donation. I'm not seeing a question, but I have made a note of your name. If I see a question further down, I will answer it. If I don't, then it was a donation and thank you. Monique de Faria, thank you for the super chat. You are both amazing. Thank you so much for sharing your gifts. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Do you want to take this one, Zeta? This is for Monique de Faria.
Have a little look. What does Spirit want me to know right now? Ooh, okay. We have the Seven of Swords. Let's see what else comes up. Five of Pentacles. Okay, we need to cut off anybody who is taking from us and not giving back. I think we also need to be very aware of people who might be pretending they're in need when in reality they're just trying to take what you have. I think this is a very clear sign that someone is trying to take either your energy, could even be material things. If it resonates with you that way, just be very careful of who you're giving your money, time, and energy to here, because it does feel like people are out for their own gain around you. But you're in a very nice position here with the Queen of Pentacles. So as long as we are placing healthy boundaries and try not to, it feels like emotional manipulation coming in of like, I need, and you have it and they're just going to take it and not give anything back. So just be careful of any contracts and stuff that you're in. But aside from that, we're in a good position. Just be careful of your external environment.
Good, good. Thank you. I agree. I'm getting a similar energy there. New shifting forward. All right then. Thank you. Let's move on to Digby Hunt. Hi, Digby. For the past 18 months, I've been setting up an international company, but it has not taken off yet. Can you see any future in it? Thank you. So this is for Digby Hunt. Tell me about this international company. I'm getting a no. I want to pull back from this. It doesn't feel as if it's flowing. Can I have some more information? There's something in the way. Okay. There's something in the way at the moment, but I think you can clear it because we've got the Magician reversed with the Ten of Cups. So when you can step into your full power to manifest and create this success, the Ten of Cups, the happy ever after, but there is at the moment, there's something blocking this. It's not flowing, and it's to do with the Magician being upside down, because this is your alchemy, your alignment with the universe. So we need to be a bit more assertive, a bit more blunt, and what was the other words you were giving me then, please? Blunt and honest with yourself. I feel that there is somebody not being particularly honest or doing a particularly good job, or somebody's promised the earth and isn't delivering it. It just feels we actually need something new here. I've got the Fool. We need to walk away from what you've done. And even though I'm saying that it can be successful, I think it may be something in a slightly different direction, because we do need to walk away. It could be that you've got a couple of staff and you're going to let them go, or an old contract you're going to let go. So there's something needing to shift to bring something in new. So it feels similar, but not the same, but better. That's what I'm getting, whatever that means.
I got exactly the same. Exactly. Okay. I think like we could be telling someone to maybe go here, again, changing contracts, or maybe even being, again, a bit more honest and blunt with ourselves about maybe what we could be doing more of, or what we need to pull away from in terms of parts of this company. One thing they were saying to me was fresh eyes. So maybe coming away from it and then coming back, you might be able to see any flaws in the foundations, or you might even want to start completely fresh and realize that maybe the plan wasn't working out the first time for a reason. But I do think we need fresh eyes. So I would take a little bit of a break from it to come back with more of a direct input.
Yeah, I agree. All right then, well done. I hope that helps. Adrienne Conroy, hello to you too. TR has a question. Thank you for the super chat, TR. Hi again. Are my dry skin issues going to improve? Is there anything I need to change about my diet and lifestyle? Thank you. Okay, so we have a health question here for TR. Dry skin. Yeah, your body's reacting here to something that you're having. This is a cortisol issue. It's also a psychological issue. So who or what has got under your skin? Who or what is bugging you, bothering you? I feel like I've got ants crawling under my skin. So it is a cortisol, hormonal, I'm getting thyroid, and I'm getting adrenaline, far too out of balance. So I want you to look at who is in the external environment that is driving you nuts. Nine of Swords, keeping you awake, worrying about other people, overly worrying about other people. All of that needs to be healed. In terms of, there is some foods that you are having, your body is reacting to. I'm getting sulfur. So that's things like tomatoes and, just Google sulfur, high sulfur foods. Your body isn't liking that. We need to ask your higher self to guide you to the right naturopath or holistic medicine person, holistic doctor, we need to do some hair tests, hair strand tests to see what is out of balance in the body. It will improve when you find out what you're putting in that your body is treating as poison. Okay. Anything to add?
Yeah, I feel like we might need to, in terms of whenever the devil comes up in food, I always feel as though we need to make sure we're eating and drinking things in moderation. I'm getting dairy for some weird reason coming through, so maybe we need to cut down our dairy intake or anything like that. But I feel like we can fix this ourselves, but with the help of, as Julie said, professionals who can actually guide you and help you towards what could
a
be
diagnosis is needed here, because I am seeing the hair strand test. So I think that those are nutritionists that do those kind of tests. But again, ask your higher self to guide you to the right person. Do some research on YouTube. Be careful with Dr. Google, because we all kind of go there, don't we? But just in terms of your own inner guidance, allowing yourself, and it does, you know, there's no such thing as coincidence. When you ask your body to show you the answers, you suddenly find yourself watching a video on something. How did I get here? I don't know, but there's the answers. That's what happened to me with keto last year, and now I'm keto, paleo, carnivore kind of mixture type thing, and my body's happy, but it'll tell me when it's not. All right, so listen to that. Okay, all right, my darlings. Helena Beckley, you're very welcome. Barbara Stanfleet wants to say hello, Julie and Zeta, and hello, world. From Barbie from Cape Town, South Africa. Well, hello, Barbie. All right, let's move on to Melody Wiles Lohoff. Hello, Melody. Thank you for the super chat. We got an unsolicited offer for our home. Should we accept and hold on for the dollar and buy something later when the market corrects itself, or not? All right, let me read that again. So this is from Melody Wiles Lohoff. So you had an unsolicited offer for your home. So it hasn't been on the market. Someone's just said you want to sell your home. So the question is, should we accept and then hold on to the money and not buy straight away? So basically invest it, wait for the market to drop, and then get something better. All right. So do we want to accept this offer? Yes, we do. I feel I want to come towards this. Buying something later. I'm getting a no on buying something later. I think this is about, hang on, let's see if I can get some more information. We definitely want to come towards this offer. I feel a yes on that. But I'm not getting it clear about whether we're buying later when the market corrects itself. Potentially the market might not correct itself for 2 or 3 years, and you need somewhere to live in that time. And even if you go into rental and invest the money, I don't feel that that's particularly a good investment. So that's what I'm getting. So I'd say accept the offer, go buy something else. What do you get, Zet?
I see to accept the offer here with this lovely combination. I feel like it's quite good for you at this time. I'll just say, just be careful not to rush into anything too quickly here. Make sure you're listening to your gut, your intuition. But aside from all that, I do see some very good abundance coming. If you are investing, this looks amazing. So that all looks good. So yeah, I would accept it. Just be careful.
I'm also getting you may want to do a half and half. Okay, so you may want to, instead of using all the money from the house to buy another house, you may want to use some of the money to just buy yourself like a little cabin or something you can stay in for now, and invest the rest of it until you're ready to go and buy a proper house. So you could do half and half as well. Have a little feel into that. Okay. Hello, Holly. All right, my darling, how are you? Oh, hang on, it just jumped. Let me get back. Oh, my days. I'm scrolling up and up and up to find Holly. Sheesh. Okay, I've got it. All right, guys, for any of you that have recently jumped on, we've closed it to new questions nearly an hour ago. So as I scroll down, when I get to I did type in no more questions from this point. That is when we are stopping. Okay, it's 25 past. I did say we are stopping on time. I'm just going to scroll through a minute before I come back to Holly, and I'm going to see how many we've got to go before my statement of no more. So we have Holly, Pavla, that's 2, Paula is 3, And then it's me saying no more questions from now on, thanks. Okay. So there's a lot more after that statement. If you didn't hear that, I apologize. It is in the comments. It is pinned in the comments. And so thank you for the donations. We're doing another 3, which means we are more or less on time. All righty. So Holly Mathern had a date this week with a new gentleman. Oh, Holly, how lovely. Is he someone special or just on my path to my soulmate? Aquarius overthinker here, lol. All right. Seth, do you want to take this?
Yeah, could you repeat that for me?
Yeah, so this is for Holly. She's met somebody this week, a new guy. Is he someone special or just on the path to the soulmate?
A little I can see. So I do see that he's definitely a soulmate, as in he's here to definitely show you some parts of yourself and some parts of life and relationships that I definitely feel that you can learn from, because we do have the 6 of Cups, so it does feel nice. In fact, Spirit is encouraging you to kind of take a leap of faith in this and to kind of bring about that childlike energy again, where you are quite hopeful and obviously not naive in a sense of trusting overly, but definitely I feel like there is no reason to not trust this. I don't really intuitively feel like this is a forever thing and the one, but I do feel like there is a very special connection here with this person. Let's see if I can pull one last card. Do you have anything, Julie?
Yeah, I've got the Magician and the 10 of Cups, so I agree. This is somebody important that is going to be important for you in terms of your own. You created this, you've manifested it, you've brought it towards you, and it's going to bring a lot of blessings in and around you. Whether it is forever or not, I'm getting it's important at this time and going forward over the coming months. So just go with it, enjoy it, and allow it to be. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. All right. Anything else to add? Are we done? We finished?
I think that's it. Just
okay.
Yeah, be childlike and free is the message here.
Yeah. All right then. Just found another one before we get to the last one. I've got Andrea Lewis. £10 via PayPal. Thank you very much. Is there mutual, lifelong, romantic, committed love coming for me? And if so, when? So this is for Andrea Lewis. Have we got lifelong, romantic, committed love? Have we got a life partner, please, for Andrea Lewis?
Ooh.
Okay. It's coming, but I don't feel it's like right now. I've got 5 of Wands, which is there's a lot of this competition. This I feel I want to pull away from romance at this time. I need there's some internal conflicts and internal competition within myself. Am I good enough? Am I ready? Will it be okay? You're not fully aligned yet with I am ready and it is going to be okay. As you align, you come into the lover's energy and then it starts to come in. You've got to get out of your head, honey. Okay. 9 of Swords, a lot of overthinking. And I want you to get your emotions in a very strong place where you feel stable and secure in who you are, whole and complete in who you are. Not like the Tom Cruise film with Renée Zellweger, you complete me. No, darling, you complete yourself. And then your partner is the icing on the cake, not the cake. You're the cake, they're the icing. So we've got a little bit of emotional strengthening up to do. And that, yeah, they're like, that sounds a bit harsh. So, yeah, well, you know, give me the right words in. Okay, so what do you mean then? Full self-love, acceptance, know that I am enough. I don't feel lonely or desperate. I feel I've got a good life, good friends, good support. I support myself. Now I'm ready. Now, okay. All right, my darling, that's what I have for you. Thank you. Okay. June Eastern, we're closed now, sweetheart. So sorry. All right. Pavla Ustinov. Am I going to make it financially until I receive my inheritance? Oh, I've got a race against the clock here going on, and I feel a sense of urgency. I can't breathe. I can't breathe. Okay, there is news coming, and it's kind of coming quite quickly with that Knight of Swords. You are in a difficult financial position right now, but we're going to be okay because we've got the 4 of Wands with the Wheel of Fortune. So we are turning. The clock is turning. The wheel is turning in your favor. You will make it in terms of race against the clock. It feels that it will be okay. you need to just be strong. Keep everything as balanced as you can. All right. So anything that you don't need to spend, don't spend. Try not to overthink and over worry, because that aligns you with poverty and struggle. So we're just going to try and align with it's all going to be fine. I trust it's fine. Okay. Do you get anything on that, Zeta?
Yeah. So it's funny because when you said Wheel of Fortune, we also had it on my deck, which is funny, is the race against time. I feel like that will be the inheritance that you will be dealing with. I think in the meantime, it is really about perseverance. It is really about, again, I'm not just getting biased, not a good way of saying it, but I do see that you will still be standing on your own 2 feet, which is the best way of putting it. With the 7 of Wands, it may not seem like it at the time, but you will overcome everything that is kind of being thrown against you financially. And I do see that there will be growth, okay? Maybe not the kind of growth that you're wanting or the kind of amount that you are wanting in the meantime, but it will be enough. Yeah.
Lovely. Thank you. All right, my love. So I'm just reading through some of these comments. Study with Unicorn. Hello there, sweetheart. We're not taking any other questions now because we're out of time from the super chat. Kay Marsh is saying she's tried the entire time to submit a super chat and ask a question, but never went through. Please check on that for the next live show. Questions are not carried over, my darling. We do the best we can with the time and the energy that we have. And we have one final question to answer. Joanne Ryan is saying, congratulations, Julie, to you and your daughter. I wish her a healthy pregnancy and delivery. I love Virgo ladies. I'm a Virgo myself, so might be biased. Yeah, well, thank you very much. Okay. All righty. So last question then. It's from Paula F. I'm seeing the super chat. Actually, here we have the question a little bit further down. Would love to know what you think about our future prospects for our family's abundance given recent investments. Okay, so Paula, let's both of us answer this one because it's the last one. I'd love to know about future prospects for our family's abundance given recent investments. Okay.
Ooh, an amazing card has jumped out for me. We have the Empress here, which is about abundance. So this is great. It is long term as well, which is quite nice. Lots of growth. Anything?
I have got the 5 of Swords, which is where you're at the moment. A few of those investments didn't quite hit and you lost some money and you're a little bit like, ah. But I've got the King of Wands, which is very, very powerful with the Emperor. So this is all abundance and flow and prosperity and good investments. And so it's going to be okay. Ride out this little storm. Investments go up as well as down. It will come good and it's going to be okay. All right.
Good outcome. Just keep patient and persevering. It'll be okay.
Yeah.
And don't look at it too much. You know, when you're trying to compare what it was then and what it might be worth now, try not to do that. Just trust.
Yeah, lovely. All right then. So thank you. I know that there are many more super chats that came in after I closed it because I can see that I'm halfway down the super chat where I am at the moment at 7:30. So there's loads more. We can't answer all of your questions. The thing is, between us, my channel is 91,000. Zeta's coming 70,000 with many of you on here asking questions. For us to answer them all, we could literally be here till next Saturday. We have to have a cutoff point, and the cutoff point was 6:30 for your questions and an hour for us to answer them, which we've done. So I want to thank Zeta Zuri from her amazing channel, Zeta Zuri channel. Go find her, subscribe to her. She's an amazing psychic. Jump over there, support her, tell your friends about it, share it, like it, and all the rest of that. Thank you. And thank you for being here. Thank you for joining this live show. I will let you know when I'm going live again. I'm not planning on doing it probably now until possibly the end of the month into September, but there won't be any of the next few weeks. Zeta will also be arranging her own live shows. So make sure you subscribe to her and then you'll know when she's going live as well. And then you can super chat directly onto her. Thank you for all your donations, your time, your love, your care. And I will hand over to Zeta to close it off. Say what you want.
Oh, well, I just want to thank everyone for being here. These are the first that we've done together. So thank you so much for inviting me, Julie, for having me here for two times. I'm so grateful, and thank you. And thank everyone else here for supporting, because I see it in the chats.
Lovely. Thank you very much. All right, guys, we're going to close the live show, and we will see you for our weekly readings that we do, our monthly readings, and the next time we go live. So thank you. Take care. Lots of love. Bye-bye. There we go.